Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And if you are new here, hi, my name is Minzy. Here on my channel, we talk a lot about fragrances. I love sharing and connecting with you guys through my olfactive journey or just by anything that I truly enjoy. So if that sounds like something you enjoy watching, please consider to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out any of my video in the future. Alright guys, let's start my video today with a full in-depth review of a fragrance that I have been really obsessed for the last 2 weeks. And I have been wearing this fragrance non-stop, part of it because I want to have a full wear test and I want to understand this fragrance to the fullest before I go on and review it for you guys. But to be honest, I'm just really obsessed with the way it smells, so I cannot stop wearing this fragrance. And this is a vanilla fragrance. And no, it is not Bianco Latte, because everybody and the mothers already talk about that fragrance. And to me, yes, I do think Bianco Latte is really pretty, but at the same time, I already have a lot of vanilla fragrances in my collections that fall into the same category. So yeah, it just doesn't really impress me. But the fragrance that I am going to review today is a complex vanilla fragrance, and it was released in 2023. So it's a pretty brand new release on the market, and not a lot of people talk about this fragrance yet, in my opinion. I have been looking for a full in-depth review of this fragrance, and I can only count on my fingers the numbers of people talking about this fragrance. I think part of it because it was at first only released in the Europe, and now it is in the US market, so anybody in the US can get your hands on this fragrance. Anyways, I am going to show you guys the fragrance I am going to talk about today, and it is no other than Vanille Leather from BDK Parfums. And here is the bottle. I love the signature bottle from BDK Parfums because to me, it is very minimalistic, very simple, but yet very, very chic, very Parisian chic in my opinion. But before I'm going to talk about this fragrance, actually let me show you my nails. Yes, I know it is not something related to this video, but I just think my nails colors are just so pretty. And no, I am not getting paid to talk about the nails, the nail color, but this is from the brand ILNP, and this brand is from Las Vegas. I discovered this brand by myself, and since I discovered this brand last year, I have been buying a lot from this brand because to me, they have a beautiful, beautiful collections of so many unique colors. I love this color on me. It's so pretty. This is like a bluish, grayish, purple nail polish color. It looks stunning. It looks very, very chic and elegant on your nails. And yeah, so, oh, and this color is in Starlight. So if you want to try out their nail polish, just type on Google ILNP and you can find this brand, or I can also link their website down below for you guys. And I know this is not related to my video. I still want to share it with you guys in case you guys wonder what is on my nails right now. You know, I am more than just a fragrance girly. I am also a makeup girly, a fashion girly, a home decor girly. I am so much more than just a girl who talks about fragrances. You know, in fact, this channel was first created to be a makeup channel. So, and then it is turned to a fragrance channel. And before I even became a makeup girly, I was a fashion, and I am still a fashion girly. I wanted to go to fashion school to be a fashion designer, but I did not have the budget for it. So here I am, but I am happy with where I am now. And I love fragrances, I love anything aesthetic. So just let me know if you guys want me to share any other thing other than fragrances. I would love to do that for you guys. Anyway, let's jump right in this video today. All right, before I talk about Vanille leather, I will give you some general information about this fragrance. You can also find any information about Vanille leather on their official website of BDK Parfums or on Fragrantica, but I always recommend you to go to their main website because the information's on there, it's more accurate. All right, Vanille leather from BDK Parfums. The main accords for this fragrance are vanilla, white floral, powdery, violet, iris, leather, animalic, amber, tuberose, and woody. And then this is created by master perfumer Dominique Ropion, and it was launched in 2023. Top notes, we have violet, pink pepper. Middle notes, we have tuberose, jasmine, orange blossom. And then base notes of vanilla, orris, leather, benzoin, oak, and patchouli. All right, let me spray this fragrance on the paper and we will talk about it. So pretty, guys. Just right on the first spray, I already fall in love so hard with how it smells. Now, the opening, you get a spicy pink pepper right away. And I also get the leather right in the opening, even though leather is not listed in the top notes, it's listed in the base notes. However, I can pick up this leather note very prominently in the opening. Guys, if you are a person who is struggling with the leather note, please also know that I am also struggling with leather note. But the leather in here is not a animalic, rugged, rock and roll, horse saddle leather, not at all. At the same time, it is also not a clean leather. To me, the leather note in here is perfectly right in between a rugged leather and a clean leather. It still gives the fragrance that depth and darkness, but at the same time, very soft and sexy. In fact, I actually wear this leather jacket in here, and if you notice, it is actually a dark chocolate leather jacket. And I wear this leather jacket for a reason. I want to match the vibe of this fragrance. The leather that I smell in here is exactly how I feel about this leather jacket. Like, it still gives you that beautiful, dark, mysterious, sexy vibe, but it's nowhere an animalic, rugged leather. Imagine, think of, you know, a soft, new leather jacket. Like, you can tell it's a leather, but it's so soft. So easy going to the nose. Now, this spiciness and the leather lasts for a while, and I can also pick up that beautiful violet purple flower in the opening. If you're familiar with violet, in my opinion, violets sometimes smell really like a pen ink, a blue pen ink. And it has that vibe in here. That's blue pen ink violet vibe in the opening. So together we have the spiciness from pink pepper, a little bit of the soft leather vibe, and then we also have that blue pen ink violet. So that is the opening. To me, the opening of this fragrance is very bold. It's definitely capture anyone's attention right away when you wear this fragrance because of the combinations of leather, pink pepper, and violet. And as this fragrance dries down, it gets softer and softer, but at the same time still maintain that full thick body of the fragrance. Now, this fragrance have a plasticky vibe, and at first I did not notice this plasticky vibe at all until my fragrance twinsy Ashley here on Instagram. She told me that she get that plasticky vibe, and to her it's very off-putting. She doesn't really enjoy the plasticky smell in this fragrance. And after she told me that, right away I get that plasticky smell from Vanille leather right away. And this plasticky smelling is in the same way that the jasmine in Alien from Mugler is done. And I'm not saying that this fragrance smell anything similar to Alien from Mugler. That's not the purpose here. What I'm trying to say is I'm trying to compare the style that we usually experience with Dominique Ropion creations is very consistent across the board. Like, I can definitely see his style in this fragrance. So in the middle of this fragrance, we have jasmine, tuberose, and orange blossom. Yeah, the middle notes of this fragrance, tuberose, jasmine, and orange blossom. So 3 different kinds of white floral, and I can definitely see it in here. The white floral is combined with the vanilla in here, gives off a very beautiful feminine vibe. And to me, the way that the plasticky white floral is done in Vanille leather is exactly the same way it is done in Alien from Mugler. Like, I can see that Dominique Ropion style is completely transformed in his creations that is in Vanille leather. And I absolutely love this vibe. Anyone who loves Alien from Mugler know exactly what I'm talking about. That beautiful plasticky jasmine from Alien from Mugler. It's something that makes that fragrance very unique, very sexy, but at the same time very polarizing. Not everybody is into that type of jasmine, but if you get it, you get it. And I love Alien from Mugler to death. Until today, it is still one of my favorite fragrances because it is the first fragrance ever that I fall in love with, and it's so different with anything I put my nose on before. It's really started my love for fragrances, and I love that plasticky jasmine. And I see the exact way in this fragrance, Vanille leather, and it explains a lot. No wonder why I love this fragrance so much. It's just made this fragrance 100 times sexier in my opinion. So the dominant vibe in the middle of this fragrance is that beautiful white floral together with vanilla and leather in the background. Again, it still remains very dark and sexy, but it has that beautiful softness to it. It's less bold than in the beginning, in the opening, because it gets softer. But at the same time, it just makes this fragrance more sensual and sexy in a way. And then in the base notes, we have vanilla, orris, leather, benzoin, oak, and patchouli. Again, even though the leather notes is listed in the base notes of this fragrance, I can smell leather throughout the entire wear of this fragrance. And at the same time, the leather is not the main player of this fragrance. To me, the vanilla is still the main character of this fragrance. The leather plays a supportive role to the vanilla, and in combinations with other notes like the white floral notes, the violet and the orange, and the woody patchouli notes in here. Toward the end, I definitely smell the patchouli, but it's not an off-putting type of patchouli to me. This is a more woody patchouli in my opinion, and it's just increased that darkness. It's helped to keep this fragrance half a full body and depth. To me, this is such a beautiful, complex, sexy vanilla fragrance, and Mr. Dominique Ropion did such a great job to create this fragrance, Vanille Leather. Honestly, after Baby Cat, this is the second complex vanilla fragrance from Dominique Ropion that I really, really love. He definitely knows what he's doing here, and I have to say, all of his vanilla creations are just gorgeous. I absolutely love his style when it comes to vanilla fragrances. He makes a very simple type of fragrance, a vanilla fragrance that could become boring, borderline boring. He make it so much more complex and interesting, and gosh, I just love his vanilla creations so damn much, especially complex vanilla fragrance. He did it with Baby Cat, he did it with Eau d'Audacity, and now he did it again with Vanille Leather. Guys, I'm obsessed. Obsessed is not enough of a strong word that I can use for this fragrance. I worship this fragrance. You know how much I love Baby Cat from YSL? Well, this one comes really, really close to that type of vanilla fragrance. To me, the smoky vanilla leather fragrance are still superior in my collection. It's still my top favorite type of fragrance in my collections, but Vanille Leather is really close. It's like 90%, you know. Again, I cannot say enough good thing about this fragrance. If you haven't tried Vanille Leather, I would highly recommend you to try this fragrance out. But again, don't blind buy this fragrance. Try it first, because I can see it could go wrong to some of you guys. You know, for example, my friend Ashley, she doesn't like this one at all because of that plasticky vibe in here. For me personally, I love it. It's very addictive in my opinion, very intoxicating. By the way, guys, talking about intoxicating, let's talk about the performance of this fragrance. This one, to me, is not a screamer. It will not scream in your face, maybe in the opening a little bit, but it is nowhere near a beast mode. To me, the way that this fragrance projects is very elegant and sophisticated. it doesn't scream, but you can definitely smell it, especially people around you, and it leaves a very beautiful scent trail. In fact, when I walk from my cubicle to the bathroom and on the way back, I can smell that beautiful scent trail, and even people around me, they could smell that scent trail and follow me based on the scent trail of this fragrance. Which to me, when a fragrance leaves a beautiful scent trail, I'm obsessed. To me, that's the perfect way a fragrance is done. And this one definitely have that beautiful, intoxicating scent trail. Lasting power is very, very good. It lasts on me the whole day. And because I spray it on my arm and I wear my jacket right after, it stays put on my jacket forever. I couldn't even get rid of it. I have to wash my jacket, and even after I wash my jacket, I can still smell it, especially when I wear it. It's basically transfer from my jacket to my skin, and I can definitely smell it. So lasting power when it comes to Vanille leather, 10 out of 10. What about the vibe of this fragrance? To me, this fragrance is perfect unisex fragrance. And I know I say in the dry downs of this fragrance, it gets softer and more, leaning more feminine in my opinion. It still smells sexy on a guy. So just because something smells a little more feminine or very feminine, guys, don't be afraid, try it on yourself, because your chemistry, your skin will make the fragrance smell different. In fact, I think when a guy wearing something feminine, make it more masculine and more sexy in their own way. So yeah, to me, Vanille leather is perfectly unisex fragrance. This fragrance, I would focus more on a cold weather. Fall, winter would be the best time to pull out this fragrance because not only of the vibe of this fragrance, it's a very complex vanilla fragrance, which is more suitable for a cold weather. But at the same time, this fragrance has a full body, as I say. It's very thick. The wearing experience of this fragrance, it has a thick body. So I don't think it would pull out nicely in a warmer weather. But in cooler weather, for sure, this one will bloom on your skin. I for sure will rock this fragrance the entire winter this year because, like I said, I'm obsessed with the way this fragrance smells on me. Now, this fragrance to me, you can wear any times of the day as long as the weather is cool. But I think this would be beautiful for a date night. Especially it has that mysterious, sexy vibe to it. I would love to wear this for a beautiful, sexy date night or a formal tuxedo, cocktail party, because it's also have a very opulent vibe. This one smells expensive. The price for this fragrance is expensive, but it's not only expensive fragrance, it smells expensive. It smells like you have a good taste, if that makes sense. But yeah, that is the vibe for Vanille leather. But yeah, guys, that is all from my review of Vanille leather from BDK Parfums today. Please let me know if you have any question down below in the description box. I would love to answer any of the questions you guys might have about this fragrance. By the way, this fragrance is now, like I said, available in the US market, and it is also available at ZGO Perfumery. If you want to purchase this fragrance with a discount, I have a discount code for you guys with ZGO Perfumery. It's minzy10. Again, I will leave all the information down below in the description box so that you guys can check it out. Again, you can save 10% off of your purchase by using my discount code minzy10. And this discount code works for all of the purchase on ZGO Perfumery, not only for Vanille leather. So you can use my code for any fragrance you would like to purchase from ZGO Perfumery. And I earn a small commissions when you use my code to purchase fragrances. So thank you so much for doing so, because by doing that, you really help me grow my channel. But yeah, that is it for my video today. I hope you guys enjoy my full in-depth review of Vanille leather from BDK Parfums. Again, please let me know if you have any question down below. I love you guys and I cannot wait to see you guys next time. Goodbye.